We are in Moshi, and this is the hotel that Emmanuel has got for us. It's a pretty nice place. Hello. So, Emmanuel, say hello. That's the boss lady.
That's the boss lady.
Boss lady.
And more bosses.
More bosses coming. How many bosses? So this is the hotel, gated. People are very friendly here. It's a pretty nice place. I was not expecting anything in particular. The room is nice, traditional, local. Okay, so this is the restaurant right next to the hotel. It's a part of this hotel resort, whatever we should call it. It's pretty neat. It's a nice place. Open door. It's open. No windows, no doors. And that's where I stay. It's a very nice place. Okay, this is Kilimanjaro in a small format, of course, and we're in the city of Moshi, and our guide is showing us how we're going to get up there. Go ahead, Emmanuel, please. Gonna start here. This is the Lemosho route.
On the side of the mountain.
From the side?
Yeah. We're going to round on the south and climb on the eastern side of the mountain. So,
can you show, please? So we're going to go up here from this round. And then we're going to go up there.
Yeah. And into the...
and from around?
No, we're going to the top there and go across.
Across from the other side. Okay, so this is it, and that's another.
That's Mawenzi Peak.
Mawenzi Peak. Okay.
So that's the oldest peak, and then it collapsed.
It collapsed.
It collapsed.
Oh wow!
And from a caldera, and then that one started again. Erupted that one, and then it clogged.
Wow!
So on that pressure, this one's a new one, and.
So it looks like that was the previous peak that collapsed according to our guide, and then that one erupted later. Okay, we are where the trucks, the vans stopped. They stop here, and everybody gathers here for a quick lunch. That's where we're sitting. Our group is not all here, and then from here we're gonna start the first day, which is going to be about 3.5 to 4.5 hours. Basically, these are the beginnings of the route. Good morning. It's day 2. We started hiking yesterday. We got here in about 2.5 hours, and the tents were ready. And this is our food tent. This gentleman is taking care of us, along with many others. And we went to bed. It got pretty dark pretty soon, so we used our headlamps. To play some cards, because otherwise we didn't want to go to bed early. We went to bed around 10. By the time we got situated in the tent, it took about an hour, so 11 o'clock, and then slept 3 till 6. At around 6:10, we were served with coffee in our tent, which was pretty nice. And currently, I don't have the time. It is 6:51. We're gonna have our breakfast. This is our breakfast. We got food. We got fruits, and we got porridge, which is oatmeal. And we're gonna. The plan is to leave around 8. So there is a bathroom for all, which is not good. You do not want to use that bathroom. So we insisted on having our own bathroom. So we are heading out at around 8. Today should be about 6-hour walk, and I'll keep you posted. Still day 2, 10:05, 99.21 is the altitude. It's beautiful. Okay. Still day 2, towards the second camp. We're 11,000 feet. We're almost about an hour to get to the next camp. Fog's still coming up. It's beautiful. And this is our, again, Emmanuel, and this is Yusuf, and you know the guys, Mr. in white, Ramin, Amir, Robbie, and this lady's from Germany. Her name is Katerina. Katerina. So this is day 2. We got to the camp. We left at 8, and it is 2:15. We basically really took our time. We stayed somewhere, we danced a little bit, we took pictures, we had fun. We didn't make it like, hey, we have to get there so fast. We made it in 6 hours and 15 minutes. We could have been done earlier, of course, faster. So this is where we are. This is the camp. When we got here, again, as usual, our group is fantastic. This group is really wonderful. They're very polite. So that's my tent right there. And when we got here, they had juice ready for us. And that's our basically where we eat right here. And tomorrow we will be heading that way, basically right there. And we're going to be getting up at 6 o'clock. So these birds are very smart. They are looking to see if they can go to a backpack, and they know how to unzip a backpack and steal stuff from it. Hey y'all, it's day 3. We basically went to bed earlier last night, like maybe 9:30ish, but I couldn't sleep till 12:30. The first night I was too cold, so last night I basically wore my 2 pants and my big jacket. I also filled up a Sprite bottle with hot water, and put it inside my sleeping bag. What I have heard is that your chargers actually do not operate well in the cold. So I put my chargers in the sleeping bag. The first night that I did that, the chargers were actually making my sleeping bag cold because they had been sitting, they were in the cold weather, they got cold. So I put that next to, put the hot water next to those, and that actually worked. We usually wake up at 6. I mean, usually when I say this, it's only the 3rd day, but yesterday and today we woke up at 6. Again, we got our coffee. They call it bed coffee. So they bring it to the tents, which is great. And then, so basically, most of it has left. Our leader, for some reason, likes us to not to be the first ones to leave for whatever reason. Anyway, so what they do is they bring. I can't see it well. They put everything. They put a little plastic bag here, plastic spread here. So they put our things on top, and then they put them in bags so they stay clean. And today we're going to be. Kilimanjaro is playing games with us today. I mean, the past few days it's always behind clouds. We're going that way. We're going to be walking about 4 hours today, about 5 kilometers. The weather is good. It's a little bit chilly, but not too bad. Last night was below 0. I know that for sure. It was pretty cold. Celsius, of course. So that's the plan for today, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, we're still at day 3. What I found very interesting is that day 3, at an elevation of closer to 12,000, there's a road for cars and trucks, which probably is for rescue and supplies, maybe? Rescue and supplies. I found it pretty interesting. And that's where we're going for the 3rd day camp. So this is where we are. We came 4 kilometers to get here from the 2nd day camp, and we got 6 kilometers to go that way. Hey all, still day 3. We came across this interesting site. So it looks like tourists have done this. It's supposed to bring good luck. You can add a rock if you like, but make sure you don't drop any. According to the locals, it could bring bad luck. So we are at elevation 13,200 something. 2.5 hours from the second camp on our way to the third camp, which is over there, which is way up that way. So this plant is called Lobelia. It's interesting the way it works. First of all, it closes at night so it doesn't freeze. It opens up in the day. So day 3, we just started walking. That's where we were, the camp. It's 9:03. We just started a few minutes ago. And we're heading this way. The vegetation is interesting here. Those are mostly lava rocks. Looks like, from what I understand, if I remember correctly, actually, there was a volcano eruption about 950,000 years ago here. It's not due yet, fortunately. It's not every 950,000 years, fortunately. Hey y'all, it's day 4. It's 8:39 in the morning. So last night was pretty cold. It was very windy to a point where you would think the tent could be just taken away by the wind. They had secured them with big rocks, and at nights, last night and the night before, I had some feeling of nausea, a little bit of stomachache and headache. So I thought ibuprofen, am I saying it right? Ibuprofen, if I'm saying it right. I don't use medicine much, only Advils. I use that because I'm not in medicine, but my thing was thinking, because it said that you want to use some kind of medicine that opens the veins, and I know that Advil closes it. Again, you can research yourself. I'm not quite 100% sure on that. But anyway, I'm using that, and it is said that it's best to eat as much as you can, but appetite for some people is not much. I've lost my appetite. It was pretty cold last night, where we basically to sit in the tent and have dinner and play some cards. You want to bring some cards with you guys. There's nothing else to do. There's no net. There's no phone. Nothing. So I had 3 layers of pants, underpants, and a few layers under this, and I had my big jacket on. And we are heading that way, and then we should be walking anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. We'll be walking slowly. We're gonna go up almost about 2,000 feet, and then we're gonna come back down again to the level we are, which is close to 14,000, 13,800 if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go up, we're gonna come down. That helps with the acclimation, by the way. So I'll update you. That's the summit right there. So we're gonna go that way. It's called the Lava Tower. So the porters go that, the Sherpas go that way, but we're gonna get for more acclimatization. We're gonna go that way, and we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna sleep low. So we're gonna get to 15,000 feet. No, 16,000 feet, right? We go to 16,000 feet, and we're gonna come back down to 14,000 feet. So basically, climb high, sleep low. So that's where we're going. That's where we start. We're gonna start at 11 at night. 2 nights from now? Is that 3 nights from now? 3 nights from now. 3 nights from now. We continue. So here are 3 different routes. That's one route. That's the route that we came from. And then Machame. This is Chirac. That's Machame. So all the 3. That's Machame. So all the 3 come together and head up. So we're not going to go all the way up from here. We're going to go around and then go back up. It would be too fast to go up there. People are going to get sick. And also, we need to get more acclimated before we summit. Lava Tower, 4,600 meters. Day 4, continuing the descent towards the 4th camp. It's all rocky, all lava rocks, of course. And then we got our Mr. Emmanuel there, right there. Great guy, highly recommended. And Sherpas are always fast. Okay, we're literally walking into the clouds, like literally. This is not just fog, it's clouds. And they're going up that way. Okay, tomorrow, looks like we just heard, that's the start of our trail. Looks a little bit like fun, if not breathtaking. So that's the start. That's a huge mountain to start the day, tomorrow, 6 a.m.
That's just outside of.
This is just gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Isn't this amazing?
Oh, probably in the springs though. Colorado Springs?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, so we are finally at Camp 4, which is over there. Over there. And this is, these are the tents at Camp 4, all foggy and beautiful. Hey all, day 5, and today we are gonna go over there, on top over there. Believe it or not, I thought that's just a few hundred feet. I realized that is a massive mountain. That's 6,000 feet. We are 13,000 right now, so that's, when we get up there, it's 19 and probably some change, I forget, at 19,000. So today we're gonna go where those people are going. I don't know if you can see here. The sun is coming. So people are going up that way. We're going to be walking about 6 kilometers today. We're going to go up that way, and so we get to the next camp. So we're going to go up 2,000 feet today, and then we're going to go down another 2,000 feet. This is the route, but it also helps with the acclimation. So we'll be walking 6 kilometers today, day 5, and then day 6 we'll be walking another 4 kilometers. And then the last day, which is, from what I hear, most everybody says that will be the hardest 8 hours of your life. It's a combination of altitude, cold. It will be freezing cold. You would have to have layers and layers. Like you would have 1 or 2 layers of pants. Like I have ski pants, the layers, and then you're supposed to have your thick ski pants, the one that is waterproof, and then you'll have another waterproof pants on top, and you probably would need gaiters or not. And same thing with shirts. You would have your layers. I usually have, right now I have 3 layers, which when we start walking, I'll change these. I have a bunch of this shirt, and I usually walk in 2 layers normally, unless it gets wet and I switch, or anyway. Then you would have these, and you will have on top of this will be my thick jacket, and on top of that you would have to have your windbreakers. And one good thought, and I never didn't think of, and one of my friends did, is he brought hand warmers. These, the things that you break and put on, peel and put on your hands, and we might need some for our feet. I don't know how that's going to work out, because it would be probably uncomfortable to walk with those on. Obviously you can't put it on your maybe under the arch. So anyway, these guys are happy. Tanzanians, they're very friendly people, maybe because of tourism, but it looks like actually they're just happy people in general. They're friendly. It's hard work for these guys, and they're everywhere. Look, let me turn. So many people have left. We decided to be of the last ones to leave, because the track is only it's a narrow track, and it would be really busy. So we thought there's no rush. We just wait for most everybody to leave, and we will be one of the last ones to go. So this is it, clear skies. That's a tower. And oh, by the way, one more thing. It was in the news. A number of people on Nextdoor and Messenger texted me about 10 days ago, about 10 or 12, 10 or 10 days ago or so, saying that it was announced that you would have internet, Wi-Fi on internet on the mountain. That doesn't seem to be right. Looks like only one route, the Coca-Cola route, has that. Other routes don't have it. Last night, magically, I could get connected. I mean, it was the effort of a couple of the leaders here, our group leaders, and man, messages had come in. People who were sick worried to see, how I was doing, because I thought I was connected. T-Mobile told me I would be connected, which does not seem to be the case. We should have got Tanzanian SIM cards. This is it, baby. This is it. We are going there. That over there. The 6,000 feet starts from here, and it doesn't look it, but it is really 6,000 feet. You can tell these people left hours ago. See that? But this is not going to be done today. This is we're going to tackle this tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Am I right, Ima? We are just a few minutes from the camp.
All group. Oh yeah, that's the end of them.
That's our
3 guys.
crew coming up over there. Holy moly, look at that. So that's how it looks like. Come on, guys. Action. So that's what's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
Climbing.
And that's where we're going, baby. For the next, how many hours? 4 hours? Ima! ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó means? You know Spanish good. So this is called the kissing rock.
Yeah.
But I ain't kissing. Even though it could have been done faster, you don't want to do it fast. One mistake and you're down there. And the most important thing is not to lose your phone. I meant not to drop your phone. If I drop my phone, I'm going to go down to get it. Fun stars. Actually, we all love these parts because we're not doing this often. I mean, I don't remember the last time I did something like this. I did something like this when I was about 18. I was doing it wrong. I was going on a wall which was ending in nowhere, and people kept shouting, "Go back, go back!" Anyway, so since then I don't think I've done anything like this, which is fun. Like, there are parts which is really, they're very narrow to go through. It's not a huge challenge, but it is fun. So cool, baby. You can go faster, but you don't want to go faster. You want to make sure you secure your feet, your boots, where you don't slip. So you want to go, as they say here, pole pole. So when you come up here, don't be fast. And mind your head. Okay, We made it to the top of that track, and here's our friend Raven. And so we were somewhere below that site over there. So people keep doing these things. They seem to love it. Yeah, that right there. Sorry, that. Anyway, so we're in the clouds. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. We're in the clouds. Literally in the clouds. Right there. Clouds are coming up. Wonderful. Hey guys, look at this rock. See that? I'm just kidding. We have the same type of rock in Atlanta. We're just kidding. And that's the track right there, which we're gonna go that way. We got about an hour and a half to go. Is that right? The volcanic eruption, which again, from what I remember, if I remember correctly, is 950,000 years ago. I mean, this thing has been huge. It's just the lava is everywhere, like everywhere. I mean, this is a huge mountain. It's not just tall, it's just huge. So, but the lava is everywhere. So this is everywhere. It's amazing. Must have been a huge eruption. Okay, still day 5. Time is 2:20. Elevation is 13.5. We came from over there. Dot. And then we came down somewhere that way, and then up that way, and then down around that way. Oops, sorry. To focus, we got out of focus. And this way, and clouds are right above us here, but then the other set of clouds are way below us. So basically we're way above clouds. Everybody's filming because it's a pretty nice scene. Those clouds are way below us, but then these guys are above us. So anyway, we are heading towards that direction, and we should be there in almost about an hour. Tomorrow night is the summit night, baby. Okay guys, it's funny, when we were up there, we didn't see this what do you call it, ridge, valley, whatever. We didn't see that. We thought we were going straight to the camp, but it looks like there's another challenge coming up. We're gonna go climb that to get up to the camp. It's all fun, it's all good. It's all good. So this is the scenery. And we are discussing everything about tomorrow. How to arrange for everything, for the sleeping, for the preparations and all that, because like I said, tomorrow we're leaving at 11 p.m. I'll get back to you. This is an amazing view. All those clouds are way below us. Look at that. It's amazing. It's like dreamy movies, like cartoons. Look at that. It's like an ocean of clouds. And they're way below us. I mean, can't get enough of this. But it's too cold. Gotta go back in my tent. Put something on. Love it. Okay, we are in Karanga, camp number 5. And we camped here last night. We're about to leave. It's 9:39 a.m. The plan is that when we get to the next camp, which is the last camp, we should be there somewhere around 2. Have something maybe very small, a little light food, and try to see if we can sleep till about 9ish. So the sleep time is going to be different. So the plan is that we are ready to go at 10 and hit the road at 11 at night. If everything goes well, which most probably it will, because our oxygen level and our heart levels have been better. I remember that the first 2-3 days ago, I couldn't think straight at some moments, but I'm back to normal. I guess we're being acclimated very well. And so if everything goes well, as planned, we should be there after 7 in the morning tomorrow. So this is where we are. The elevation here is about 13,350. And eventually we're gonna go somewhere behind that. Keep you posted. Okay, all. This is the night of summit. So time is around 6:35 actually, 6:35 p.m. I took a 20-minute nap, and they want to serve us dinner around now. I'm not sure if I want to have any. So the thing is, that's where we're going. So we're going to go up there, and we're going to get up there. That is going to take about 5.5 hours. It's in a normal walk, it probably would be, I don't know, maybe an hour. But we are considering cold. It's really cold. I'm wearing layers and layers. I have 2 layers of ski pants. Then I have the ski pants, you know, the under layer of ski pants. I have 2, and I have the ski pants, and I have these water resistant, rain resistant pants, and I'm still cold. Here I have 2 ski layers, 2 under ski layers, and then I have a little fleece here, and then I have this, and then on top of this I'm gonna have my windbreaker. I'm gonna have 2 layers of gloves. I have ski gloves, and then I have regular, very thin layer gloves. Hand warmers would be a good idea. I hear that the water is gonna freeze. We just thought about something. We thought that we would put socks over our bottles because they're gonna freeze. From what I hear, you want to turn your bottle upside down because the ice is gonna start from the top. Then I thought about something. I thought about when I put before I put the sock on, the water bottle. I would have some kind of those warmers, maybe those heaters that we put our body, maybe the ones for the back. Yeah, we would just wrap around it so it keeps it warm. If everything goes well and there are no issues, we should be up to around 7. We are the only ones here. There's a bunch of people at the lower camp. Let me show you everything now. Anyway. Again, we are totally above clouds. I mean, there's no cloud anywhere at all. We're just above them. So, most people decided to climb high, stay here for a little bit, go down to sleep low. You know, they say climb high, sleep low for acclimation, but we decided to be up here to make the. So there's a give and take. The give is we're not sleeping low, but the take is we are about an hour and a half ahead of them, which is gonna keep us a little bit more. We're gonna have more energy to get up there. That's basically it. Oh, actually, correction. Those clouds are a little bit above us, but you know, just a little correction there. We'll be back when I'm at the top. Okay, guys, it's pretty cold up here. I mean, when I say cold, that's a glacier right there. Look at that. See that? That's a glacier. It's really cold. I'm gonna be honest with you. A few times I almost gave up, and one reason is within the past 24 hours I've slept about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Then there's the hunger because I didn't want to eat half much. Then there is the altitude and cold. I think it's enough for one to think that you've had too much. But I could not take a picture of the sunrise because I couldn't feel my fingers. Look, I'm sticking things to my fingers. We're way above the clouds. There are people taking pictures. I really can't get enough of this. Look at the glacier. The glacier is actually I was at that same height. And this right here, this is the other side of the mountain. We're basically at the summit. We're going down now. Looks like Mars. Hey all, it was freezing last night. I mean, literally freezing. And it is, the sun is out, but still freezing. This is the last day. We're going down to the gate, and in a few moments there's going to be a ceremony, which they do. And then it's the tipping time and the ceremony and all that. This is where we were yesterday. I mean, it's behind that. I mean, it doesn't look it, but that's that is about 7,000 feet. So it's where it's past that. That when you get there, getting my coordination here. It goes down a little bit, then it goes back up again, and then there's those big glaciers. So the guys are getting ready for the ceremony, if you can see them, and then to be continued at the gate.
Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata. Pole pole, hakuna matata. Tulianza Lemosho, hakuna matata. Tukaenda Shira, hakuna matata. Tukaenda Moihati, hakuna matata. Tukaja na Kolava, hakuna matata. Tukaja na Kobaranko, hakuna matata. Tukaja na Karanga, hakuna matata.
And me too, I'm there.
Hakuna matata. Tukafika Uhuru, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata.
Hey guys, a quick summary. So on day 6 at 11 p.m. we went up to the summit. We summited. Was a horrible night. I didn't eat much. I didn't want to be heavy. I was really sleepy. I had nausea. I didn't throw up. I found a way not to throw up, to stop it. And believe it or not, half of the way my eyes were like this. And I did not even know it would be a good option to leave at 7 in the morning the next day. But most everybody likes to leave around midnight, which I think, to me, honestly, now that I think of it, now that I experienced it, I think it is a mistake. I mean, and I said, why do people want to leave at night and lose all that, lose their sleep? And the guide said, it's to see the sunrise. Well, I can see the sunrise anywhere, so I think it's a mistake. If I knew, I would do a 7 o'clock the next day. So that's my experience. That's something to keep in mind. So we summited. We started at 11:47 last night. We were up there at around 6:15. We were a little bit ahead of the schedule, about 1.5 hours or a little bit more. Or less, meaning, sorry, I'm too tired. I haven't had much sleep basically since yesterday morning. It is basically within the past almost probably 36 hours. I've had about 2.5 hours of sleep. So there were times starting where I couldn't think straight because the acclimation was getting into me. That got better, but then last night I was okay. But anyway, so we left the camp, the last camp that we would go to the summit, around 1. It is 3. It's around close to 4. So we walked here to. It's called High Camp, and we're again back to this kind of vegetation again. And this must be from the ranger's house. This is where you can charge your phones. It takes a while because everything is solar. And oh, by the way, I might have mentioned this. I was not told by T-Mobile that I would not have. I should have bought a Tanzanian SIM card. It's funny that one of my friends has been grandfathered in from many years ago with T-Mobile, and his phone works sometimes. Mine didn't. But I met some people from other nationalities. Some of them had got a Tanzanian SIM card, and they could basically call their family and update them and whatnot. So I had a bunch of people is not a good word. A number of people in my family and friends who were worried sick to see how I was doing, and I could not even contact them when I started the trip to, not to Tanzania, but from the gate to the mountain until day probably 4. Anyway, so this is the camp. It's a big camp, by the way. So most everybody who summited comes here, but some pass through an camp at the next camp. Tomorrow we'll be walking 6 hours. It's all. So the comeback, the going back down, we take a shorter route. Obviously, things become easier. First, acclimation, there's no reason for that, so you don't have to walk very slowly. Secondly, it's downhill. And thirdly, they choose a shorter route, so everything's easier. So anyway, this is it for today. Tomorrow will be the last day. And we're done. Thank you for watching. To get our certificates from National Park of Kilimanjaro. It's a pretty neat place. I hear that no more stairs. I hear that bathrooms and all are also great. This is the inside of this building. It's nice and neat, and we're certified.